listen, baby. Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby.
You guys ready to learn how to reach some great, amazing goals? Okay, well, I just want to help you find a place to win, you to feel good, and I also want to give you a great start on how you can achieve some of our company's great prizes. So the first thing we're going to talk about is selling this product. Because Mary Kay is nothing without selling, and there are places you can win, such as quarter sales. And I know a lot of you are like, oh, that seems so far away. Quarter sales is when you sell 36,000 retail throughout a seminar year. And I love this sheet because this gives you a tracking sheet where every time you sell product and you place a $200 reorder, you're just going to fill out right here. You're going to put the date and fill in the little block or scratch out the block, but you can track it. So $200 chunks make it so doable, right? Mm-hmm. But consistency is the key to do quarter sales. So on average, doing the quarter sales, I got to find my cheat sheet, otherwise I will. Okay. On average, to do the Queen's quarter sales, it's selling 3,000 retail a month. You guys might want to write this down. Okay, or only $750 a week, or $107 a day. Yeah. So selling 36,000 retail in 12 months is like selling 3,000 retail a month, or smaller bite, $750 a week, or $107 a day. So when you make it in small bite-sized pieces, it doesn't seem so overwhelming, right? But consistency is the key. So when you do the quarter sales, not only do you get to go across stage, which is just the highlight of seminar, but you get a beautiful piece of jewelry. And I love, they have a piece of jewelry for everybody's style. Now this is real. This is not like the little consistency ring you get here, which is your practice jewelry. This is your practice jewelry. This is real. And Donna's going to pass around her beautiful quarter sales ring. Teresa, you have any of your quarter sales jewelry on? That's okay. Teresa has a whole lot of quarter sales jewelry. But this is beautiful jewelry. You get to pick out the piece you want to get, and you get it right there at seminar. It is absolutely gorgeous. And more importantly, your customers can be a part of this with you. What I suggest you do, if this is something you're passionate about, is you pick the ring you want, put it on a notebook, or put it in a sheet protector and show at every party you do. I would say, I'm really excited because I'm going for the quarter sales of Mary Kay. This is the ring I'm going to earn. And pass it around. People love to help other people, and they'll be a part of your win. Why not? That's exciting, isn't it? Tell everybody you're going for that. Claim that. Is anybody here excited to get the quarter sales? Yes. Okay. This is an awesome place to win. It's just being consistent. But think about it. If you're selling $3,000 a month, you're profiting a good bit of money, aren't you? $1,500, but then there's a little bit of cost of running your business. But still, could you imagine putting that in your checking account every month? Wouldn't that make a difference? Consistency is the key. And you can build quarter sales by doing 2 to 3 good selling appointments per week. Okay, and that's not even including once you get a great customer base. The reorders come in, you'll be doing quarter sales every year without even trying, based on your reorder business. And any questions on that? Now we're going to open up the sheet to see it big. Thank you, Donna. This sheet you can actually get on Sisters in Pink Facebook page under Files. I suggest you print it out, put it on your wall in your office, or put it in a notebook and track. A tracked number grows. You want to start tracking now. Isn't that exciting? This also is going to help you make sure you're focused on being a star consultant. A star consultant is a place that everybody can win as well. You get a prize from the company, but more importantly, you get referrals from the company. There are 2 things you need to do to get referrals. First, obviously have a website with your picture on it. Okay, it's important to have your picture on, nice and professional. You don't have to get it professionally done, but just make sure it's a good picture of you. And second, be a star consultant. When you're a star consultant every quarter, the company is actually going to refer you out for people that are looking for beauty consultants in your area. If you're not a star consultant, your name will not pop up because they do not want to send a customer to a beauty consultant who doesn't carry product. Because when that customer needs her cleanser and moisturizer, she wants it like today, not waiting 5 days for it. But being a star consultant is only selling $300 a week. That's it. And Dawn, you just did that. It's as simple as selling $300 a week, and it's as easy as you just do reorder, and you'll be doing a 600 wholesale order every month. And our wholesale prices are really good at the 600 wholesale order, aren't they? You get to pick out something fun. Any question on being a star consultant? This is great. This is another, this is perfect.
I was trying to figure out what you had in your hand.
I had this one. I'm sorry, Donna. You're like helping me. You're having to guess what I'm thinking, right?
Did you mention the luncheon too at seminar that you guys did?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're getting to that. Thank you. That's good. Thank you for reminding me. So this is a great tracking sheet, ladies. It goes over everything, but you can basically see about your star goals. everyone should have a goal to be a star consultant. You can choose to be sapphire, ruby, diamond, emerald, or pearl based on what level you want to, prize you want to get. Everybody on the table, there's a price chart for this quarter's current stars. So you guys all see this? I want you guys to look through that, and I want you to claim what prize you're getting this quarter. Star quarter ends September 15th. And it's okay, a lot of you are new and just came in the company. You're like, oh no, I only got like 5, is it 5 weeks, about 5-week countdown, 6-week countdown? 5 weeks. 5-week countdown. Don't worry, you can sell to get there. You can make it happen. So I promise you, you want to be a star consultant. It gets better. When you add a qualified team member, that's a team member who comes in with at least a $600 wholesale order her first month or a second month in the business, you actually get bumped up a star level. But you have to at least be a sapphire. You can't be a 1200 and get bumped up. So let's just say you did 1800 based on selling, and you recruited 2 qualified people. You're really a diamond star consultant. Yeah, isn't that exciting? But you have to be a star consultant to make that happen. So it's really cool because you can get up there in points. Like some of these prizes are awesome. Like, I mean, you can get golf clubs. You can get a trip away. You can get all kinds of neat stuff in here. So I always look at the prize chart and go, okay, what prize do I want? I know what I got to work for. And be careful. If you show your husband this, he'll pick out the prizes for you if you're not careful. Because there are guy things in there as well. Any questions on star consultant status? Okay, when you're consistent in a 4-quarter star, we're in the first quarter of the seminar year. It's a really big deal to be a 4-quarter star. There are some extra perks. First, when you're a 4-quarter star and you go to seminar, you get to spin this prize. Well, it's actually computerized, and you get some awesome prizes. Who here got to spin the wheel at Mary Kay? And didn't you get some incredible prizes? We're talking $300 purses. We're talking expensive stuff, and it is so much fun. You got this extra little goodie. So being a star all year, you get at seminar, you get an extra goodie. Then there's something called the All-Star Luncheon, and if you want to pull this one up, Donna, this is a great tracking sheet. This sheet you'll find on Mary Kay In Touch. So if you go to Mary Kay In Touch, you go underneath contest, you'll be able to pull this up. This is to help you track each quarter. It's based on weekend sales and wholesale order you do. And then it's also helping you to be tracked to be an all-star. Being an all-star consultant is where you actually get to go to the luncheon at seminar. And that's a big deal because while everybody's going to Cadillac dining and not eating the greatest food, it's okay food. You are in the star luncheon on China. They have a great guest speaker. They give away a lot of prizes. It's a big deal to be in the all-star luncheon. They always give you cute pieces of jewelry, and it is a lot of fun. So to be an all-star, you have to have $7,200 wholesale credits from, this is important to know because this is kind of tricky. It's from June 16th of this year to June 15th next year. So even though our seminar doesn't end until the 30th, the cutoff is based on star quarter. You guys understand what I'm saying? So you have to get it all in before the end of June 15th to be a star. I mean, to be an all-star. And there are people who miss it by like dollars. It's not exciting when you miss it by dollars, right, Juanita?
Yeah.
No, Michelle.
What is the dollar amount that you need to go to All-Star Luncheon?
You need 7, it would be 14,400 contest credits. So it could be that you had great sales and then you had a couple qualified. The qualified team members count too. So you need 14,200 contest credits.
Is that wholesale? That's wholesale.
Retail.
No.
Wholesale? Am I totally messing up?
No.
It's
14,000, what is it?
No, 7,200.
It's
14
wholesale.
for wholesale.
Yes.
Okay, obviously I shouldn't be teaching this.
14 for wholesale. You have to average an emerald star.
That's why. That's where that comes from. Okay,
Yes.
I completely. Everybody, scratch that. I messed up. Okay, scratch your paper. Thank you, Michelle.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry because
I
I'm like
missed
tell.
it a few times.
I know,
I'm
so
trying to
you
figure
know.
out what
Thank
is
you,
it.
Michelle. Okay, this is why it's important to track numbers and know what you're talking about. See, I just work hard enough that I don't have to worry about missing it.
And there is a report on In Touch that you
It's
can
true.
fill out,
There
and it'll
is.
tell you
It's true.
exactly where you are every month, so
Thank
that
you,
you
Donna.
know.
So, somebody tell me what it is because I'm looking at
It's
the table. It's
14 for
Yeah.
wholesale or contest, not contest
Like you
credits.
could have, well, let's
contest
say,
credits. Yes, contest credits.
but a 600 wholesale counts for 600 credits, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, but
you
she's
could have-
asking if team building credits are
They-
included in
they
that
do.
14 for.
Yes,
Yes, they are.
Yes.
Okay.
They are.
The good news is there is a report on your In Touch that you can track. Your own personal report. Okay. Go to In Touch site, hit my report, and be a big girl and track your numbers. All right. Am I red?
Not yet.
It's all good.
All right. But there is this wonderful tracking sheet too. Any questions?
What it was?
It's 14,400 wholesale contest
So we
credits.
didn't have to scratch it. Got it.
Okay, I'm gonna move on to what I know really, really well. Quota sharing. I know quota sharing very well. I got that hands down. Well, everybody, doing quota sharing is only adding 24 team members throughout a year that become qualified. They don't have to come in qualified, they just have to do a $600 order throughout the seminar year. You guys got it? So just signing somebody isn't gonna help you. She has to actually work the business. But Mary Kay is so brilliant that this month they're doubling contest credits up to 6 people. So my 2 newbies that I just trained today, you had 6 qualified, you have 12. Half the court's done. Every single person in this room, you all should be 100% focused on who's my next team member, who's my next team member. You can have half the court done this month. What do you get? You get bees. The bees. And these bees are, number one, worth a lot of money because they're real diamonds, but more importantly, it shows that you have been so unselfish all year long, and you have shared and shared and shared, and you want to be so bad. I promise you, I love my bees. Love my bees. They're just amazing. And so this is a great tracking sheet. When you recruit somebody, you put her name there, her start date, and track her orders. Because again, somebody may come in and maybe she just does a 200 to get active, and then later down the road, as long as she does 600 throughout the whole seminar year, she becomes a qualified team member. Make sense? Make sense, everybody? Now, it's only an average of 2 new consultants a month. The key is being consistent. What have you guys heard about the quota sales? Being consistent. What about quota sharing? Being consistent. It's being consistent, you're gonna grow this. But with this, it's double credit. I mean, everybody here. My passionate goal is for y'all to get 10 new team members this month because at least then 6 will be qualified. I mean, why not? Don't you think everybody deserves this incredible opportunity?
Yeah.
Okay. Again, I print this out, put this in your tracking sheet. Anybody have any questions about quota sharing? Now, there's a position available in the court, and it's the Queen's Throne. This is the one opportunity that is fair for everybody. Because see, quota sales is a little tricky. Because to be the queen quota sales, you have to sell over about 100,000 because the consultant who's up in the top 20, they've got customers. They've been working their business for years. They're always in the top 20, and that's great. So that's awesome. But the quota sharing, it's all free game, meaning that it starts over every year. And it's not based on how many people you recruit, it's based on the commission you make off of those 24. So once you hit 24, you're in the court. It's based on the ranking of how much commission you make. So when I did the quota sharing, I was number 19 by surprise. So the throne is open to anyone. Most people who are on the throne, it's their first year doing the quota sharing. Most of them have only been in the company like 8 months, and they're on that throne. And you get crowned the queen, and you get to keep your real crown. Like it's a beautiful, real crown.
Is that real diamonds?
No,
I didn't think so.
But you get to bring your family to seminar. They get to go up stage. Your children, your husband. You can bring your entire family on stage with you when you're crowned the queen. They get to attend seminar with you when you're crowned the queen. Yes.
Did they tell you this ahead of time?
Oh, you know your rankings all the way up. You don't know, but here's how you know you're the queen. Juanita, we're calling to tell you that you're in the top 3 of the Sapphire Seminar. And this time would be a good time to bring your family. They don't tell you where you rank, but you know. Because when I get the phone call saying I'm in the top 3 of retail sales, I know where I'm at because I track. That's one thing I do track, and I look in the applause magazine. They send us a director, so I got to become a director. You get a director newsletter that shows the ranking of everybody in the area and where the top 20 in the quota sales are, top 20 quota sharing, top 20 in the directors. So I watch it like a hawk. I mean, I'm all over my numbers to see, okay, and I get really irritated when someone beats me. I'm like, we got to do more. But it's to help you. It's competitive, right? So, but this throne is open. For anybody, anybody can have it. Any one of us can have this throne. Would anybody be excited to be crowned the queen?
Yes.
Go for it, go for it. But here's how you become the queen. Our national's been the queen, and it's very strategic. To become the queen, you have to recruit now. Because the more people you bring on now, they're working, they're reordering, you're getting more commission. If you wait and don't do a whole lot the first 6 months, come January, you're like, I'm ready to kick some booty. I'm going to get to work. I'm going to do the quota sharing. Well, there are people who've been working for 6 months ahead of you. Right? So you got to do it now. And with this double credit, jump all over this. Get passionate about sharing this opportunity. Any questions? Yes?
Does that mean that what those 6 people just coming out. No, I'm saying Donna because I know she's a C as much as I am. I know it counts for 2. Does it also count, like, if they buy 1,200, does that mean now that it counts for 24?
No, your commission's gonna still be the same on them, but you could literally recruit, let's just say you recruit 6 people qualified this month, you now have 12. So over the next 10 months, you recruit 12 more people. You technically only brought 18 people in the company, but you're in the court of sharing. But it's all still, your commission does not double. It's gonna be the same on the people you brought in, but you're at least in the court.
So if you get the 18, if you end up getting the 24, does that commission count? Or-
Every commission.
Okay.
You,
I
most,
mean for this, I know your commission always
yes,
counts, but-
yes. Most of the queens who are in the throne chair have only added about 25 to 30 people. There are people who are standing next to them that added 70. It's the quality of people you bring in and how early you bring them in. So it's not necessarily the volume, it's the quality of people, and also it's how you work with them. And in our area, I'm not like patting our backs, but we are a very great area that educates women how to sell this product and build a profitable business if they choose to. Wouldn't you guys all agree?
Yes.
So we bend over backwards to help every single person in our space that's willing to be a great student to teach them to sell this product. So you bring somebody in, if she has a willingness to grow her business, we will train her, we will mentor her, we will motivate her, we'll help her. They gotta want it, but we can help them. I mean, I think we're overtrained in this area. When our new directors go to DIT week, they're like, I know that, I know that, I know that. You watch, they're gonna come back going, wow, we already knew a whole lot of stuff. Because we're raised in a great area that started with Joanne Holman, who was the first director and first national sales director in Washington, D.C. She's now retired, but so that trickles on down from one woman, Ken, to our national, Pam Higgs, to me, and so forth. So it's just, we've been raised in a really great area. So that's exciting. Any other questions for quarter sharing? How many of y'all are gonna get a B? Raise your hand high. Oh my goodness, what a party. And not only that, but when you do quarter sales or quarter sharing, you get to go to the royalty reception. It's a big party in your honor. A big party in your honor, it's huge. And I have a feeling that if you happen to do the quarter sharing, you're going to be a sales director, right?
Yes.
So that makes you a double star achiever, which is another time you go across the stage. And then if you want to be a really great thing, you can do unit club your first year, which I'll help you do, and you get this gorgeous, beautiful necklace that's real diamonds. And when you triple court every year, doing quarter sales, quarter sharing, in unit club, you get the pieces to build this necklace. And it is beautiful. And everybody, when I wear this necklace, has a conversation with me about, that is gorgeous. Where'd you, oh, in Mary Kay. Have you ever tried Mary Kay? I mean, my jewelry helps people talk to me all the time. But each one of you can have this necklace on your beautiful neck this seminar here, if you choose to. Exciting. That's the great thing. Okay. So now I get to move on to my most favorite topic. Any more questions before I move on? We got star consultant status. Woo, everyone's gonna be a star. Place to win for everybody. We've got quarter sales. Let's go, let's rock out and make it happen. And quarter sharing. Why wouldn't you share this opportunity? Do you know it's selfish not to share? Did y'all know that? It's selfish. So, this one. Thank you. Ooh, moving on up to director and earning the use of a free car. I'm so excited. Let's talk about the car one first. I'm sorry. We'll do car first, then we'll go to director. I know it's the second page, but I think it's attached to that.
Oh, I was like, I don't have.
You do. There you go. We're going to talk about how you earn the use of a free car, because there is no reason why everybody here should not be driving a free car, at least getting the cash compensation of $375 a month. If Mary Kay is giving away a free car, why would you not take it? Can you imagine not having a car payment? Could you imagine? In my Cadillac, I get oil changes for free. My Cadillac, if something's not right, they fix it. I mean, hello, how awesome is that? Free car, if it's free, it's for me. So how do you earn the use of a free car? Again, all these documents are on the Facebook page, Sisters in Pink, for you to pull off, but I'm going to go over qualifications, okay, just so you all know. To go on target for your free car, you must have 5 active people on your team, okay? So as you're building your B, what do you think is naturally going to happen? Okay. When you have 5 people active on your team, you and those 5 people combined need to do 5,000 wholesale of production. Donna, can you like make that little section right here? That's the part I'm reading. Do you mind making this bigger right there so people can? No, you're fine. There's so people can see. Okay. Those 5 people must be active. You must be an active consultant. Okay. You go on target, and then the company's going to give you 3 more months to grow to a total of 14 people and do 20,000 wholesale. Okay, and if we scroll over to the other side, Donna, right there, you'll see that. Okay, 14 people active. You must do a total of 20,000 between you and the 14 people. Your team has to contribute at least 15,000 of it. You yourself can do up to 5, but your team has to do 15 of it. And every single director in this room has earned a car or 2 or 3 in Mary Kay. Okay, we have some that are still waiting on their car. Lindsay, I know you're waiting. You're patiently waiting for your car. Danielle earned hers last year. And there's nothing wrong with earning a car and not becoming a director. Danielle had a car for almost a year at first, which is awesome. I know Summer's goal is to earn a car and maybe not directorship right now, but why not? If Mary Kay's giving away a free car, why wouldn't you get it, right? Now this chart shows you how you can build your team, and we'll show you a great tracking sheet for you to track your numbers on all your team members, your first month, second month, third month, and fourth month. Your sales director will partner with you. We are not going to let you not know your numbers on a car. I promise you, I'm not going to let you not know. You will know exactly what you're doing, what you need to get done, but every single person sitting in this room can go on target this month. You guys realize this, right? Do you believe me?
Yes.
You know what? My 2 new consultants sitting here, I train, totally believe me. They're like, let's go. Let's make it happen. This is where my seasoned girls who've been with me for over a year, I want you to listen to me. I want you to be too dumb to doubt, and I want you just to do it. Don't question it. Don't think it's too hard. Just do it. Because new people don't know any different. Kelly doesn't have a clue that you don't not do it. I said, Kelly, you're getting your red jacket. She's like, okay. You know, you need to be, don't think you don't know what you need to know. You know what you need to know. It's putting product on faces. It's doing Power Start back to back. And you got a gold mine in that. A love and attitude. Power Start, Power Start, Power Start. It's going to happen. And when you partner with your sales director on sharing the opportunity, she can teach you the skills to share this marketing plan. So you should be doing practice interviews with your sales director. So if you want to go on target for your car, here's what you need to do. Have your dream team list if you don't have it made already. Do you have a dream team list? It's people that you know in your life already, in your circle of influence. But if you were to open up a company and you could give a great salary of $100,000 to them, that you would trust them, want them to work with you, who would that be? It doesn't matter whether they wear makeup. It doesn't matter whether you think they do Mary Kay. It's just women that you value them. You trust them to babysit your kids. You would want to give them a 6-figure income. Those are the women you need to be sharing this marketing plan with now, not tomorrow, now. Work with your director and do some 3-way marketing calls. It's a win-win, okay? Sound good? Any questions on how to earn the use of a free car? Anybody here want a free car? Yes. All right, I love it. So now we're gonna go on to building leaders. Okay, so you all know, what's my goal? And when's the date? January 1st. 2014, let's be clear, 2014. Because the date's not up on, the correct date wasn't up there. Now, I want to share with everybody in this room, it doesn't matter whether you're adorable with me or because you make a difference. Adorables don't think, and adorables are adoptees. They're not directly underneath me. You make a difference because when you girls do things, other girls watch and go, oh, Ashley can do it. I can do it. So don't think you don't make a difference because I know it's hard being adorable. You don't feel a part of it. Then anybody who is a member of one of my second lines, which would be Lindsay or Tessa in Minnesota, you make a huge difference because, number one, you will be on that stage when we debut as a sales director. I mean, as a national. You will be on that stage. Number two, you working hard and earning what you're going to earn pushes the second line into a Premier Club car. The qualifications for national are not just 20 directors. I need 7 in Premier Club cars, and I only have 2. So what you do makes a difference. Because I know sometimes we feel like, oh, I don't make a difference. I'm not Jen's first line or Jen's second line. Oh, no, you make a difference. Because if I don't have the cars, I can have 40 directors. If I don't have the cars lined up, it doesn't happen. So I need the cars going in. And right now, they're all in qualification because the quarter starts now. So everything that all my offsprings do, it's on now in order for us to get it done. They have to have their foot in both quarters. I know that doesn't make sense to you, but they're starting now and they have to finish it by December 31st. If they don't, it delays our national debut. Even if all the directors are lined up, if I don't have all 7 cars lined up, we're delayed. And we're not going to be delayed.
It won't happen.
You said starts now.
It starts now because they're in their first quarter of car right now. July 1st is their first quarter of car. But all these girls, all these sales directors can be in their Cadillac at the end of December. But it takes a team effort. It's not, they're not by themselves doing it. Does that make sense? So even if you're not my first line or you're not my second line, I want you to know you make a huge difference. Sound good? Any questions on that? Just so everybody's clear. Yes, Ashley?
Kind of unrelated. I hear, what is second line? What does that mean?
What it means is that a first line is somebody that I personally have in my unit and I develop them to be a director and they become a director.
Okay.
And you're a director, my first line, Ashley, and you develop Jen.
Okay.
And she becomes a director. That's the second line.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Mm-hmm.
Just for clarification, because you said if you're a first line and you're a second line, you're on stage.
Mm-hmm.
But
And third line.
yeah.
And
that's what
fourth
I was
line. And
gonna
fifth
say.
line. No matter how
I
you
think,
line it down.
yeah, That's the part that didn't come
Okay,
across
thank you.
clearly.
So what that means is that anybody in this room, and if you're an adoptee in the same seminar, I'm gonna sneak you on stage. Okay, I can't sneak, because I snuck them on stage for a million. I can't sneak you on stage if you're in a different seminar. Like, I can't pop you in my seminar, Ashley. I wish I could, but
Oh,
I
you
can't.
have no idea.
But if you're in the same seminar with me, I will be sneaking you on stage, okay? So everybody, no matter how many downlines go, my vision is to be on seminar stage next year with 50 directors, not 20, but 50. We're gonna get it done January 1. Well, I wanna blow up so it can be, I want, for example, Summer, you'll be a third line. I want you to offspring one and offspring another one. Why not stand up there with your own little national area being built? Why don't we all trickle off our little national areas?
There you go.
Seriously, why not? You guys need to think big. Women are doing it so fast in this company. They're coming in and becoming a national in 2 years. Like batting an eye, it's done. The average is no longer 10 years, it's like 5 years. I'm like, wow, I gotta get busy, I gotta get working. I've been 10 years, so you make a huge difference. So you're a part of that, but you are correct on it. Every single line, no matter how far lines, will be on that circular, beautiful stage, being a part of history in the making. So, everybody questions? Yes?
If the person who brought me on and the person who brought them on is not there, do I become first line?
Yep.
I didn't understand how that.
It's whoever does it first, is the first line. Things will fall into place the way they're supposed to. I was not recruited by my senior. My best friend Dawn recruited me, but I went before her. So I became a second line for our national. I was a part of Pam becoming a national, and I was very motivated to be on that stage and very motivated to be a part of that second line. Like, I was like, I'm doing whatever it takes to become a director so I'm on that stage with history in the making. I wanted to be a part of it. I was like, I'll do it for her. Like, to me, I was so motivated. I was like, I want to be on the stage. I didn't even know what a stage was at that point, but I wanted to be on the stage. I hadn't gone to seminar, but I wanted to be on that stage. I wanted to be a part of history because they painted that vision, and I was like, well, I want to be a part of this great vision. So I became a director, and I was the second line. And Dawn became a director, and she was a second line too. And Pam needed those. So it just worked. It falls into place where it's supposed to. Okay, so if you all take a look at that board, because it's really important for you guys to understand. Those are all our beautiful directors, okay? And one is in DIQ in the second line, which is Tammy Lou, and she's going to finish up this month. She's in Minnesota, and she's in her 4th month of director, DIQ. But I have some beautiful empty little faces there that I need to fill up. I need 9 more sales directors. So I only need 9 more women to go, you can count on me, you have my word. I want to be part of history in the making. I'm ready to change my life. I'm ready to give myself the great joy that I deserve and enjoying my life. I'm ready to do what it takes and be a great student and work like I've never worked before. Like Teresa says, like your hair's on fire. Because we have a movement going on right now, and you have 2 choices. You can be on it, or you can sit back and watch it go by. That's the bottom line. Oh, it's happening. Like, I am booking parties. I booked a first party today. I was so excited. Awesome party. I actually booked a party. I was so excited. Yay for me. Okay, it's been a long time since I held a party. It's been about a year since I had my own personal party because I've been building leaders, but I know this is why I'm holding parties, because I believe in all of you in this room, but I know in my heart this is a calling God has for me. And I'm willing to go out there and find my next leaders. I'm not willing to go, I'm going to put all my eggs in you and you and you who give me your word. I'm going to go out there and God's going to bless my busyness, and I'm going to find awesome leaders. I want y'all a part of it. Don't think I don't. I do. But I'm also not going to sit back and go, okay, this one says she's going to do it. Okay. I'm going to take action. I'm going to make it happen because it's getting done. So, I want to teach you guys how you become a sales director. It's super easy. And then I want to see who is ready to step up to the plate and make that commitment. How does that sound? Okay. So moving on to directorship. It's really super easy. You go into training when you have 10 active people on your team. Okay, 10 active people. There are people who come to this company and get it done in weeks. 10 active people. That's it, just 10 active. When you go into DIQ, it's called Director in Qualification. At that point, the company's going to give you 1 to 4 months to grow to 24. But here's why fast is easier. This is why I went fast, because I looked at the marketing plan and I thought I'm gonna figure this out really quick. When you have 10 on your team and you go in DIQ, so let's just say, for example, I'm a brand new beauty consultant. I get 10 people active this month. I file September 1. I'm going to do my little debuts for my 10 new people, and they start recruiting. They all count for me. Okay? But let's just say I'm just having fun in my Mary Kay business and I'm recruiting, which is great. and I'm not in DIQ, and I recruit summer, and that's awesome, and summer next month recruit somebody, that person will never count for me. Now, it's exciting to go in DIQ with Red Jackets, I promise you. You want strong people on your team. But if you're willing to do the work, why not do it fast and do it hard and do it now? So when I came into Mary Kay, I started my business in December. I had my debut. I fell into my Red Jacket because I was doing what Kelly's doing. I just said, teach me, show me, interview, whatever. Okay, I'll do what I gotta do. Pearls of Sharing. I became a Red Jacket. In January, I held 50 faces and recruited 5 more people, but they all weren't active yet. And I recruited Eric's sister, who came in as a star consultant. And back then you only need 8, and I think I had 6 or 7 active. And I said to my senior, Sarah, I said, it's not a big deal, I'll file next month. And Sarah's very wise. And Sarah says, she's wise by irritation to me. Sarah says, well, you know, we've got Heather's debut booked the first weekend in February. Go ahead and don't get in DIQ, because anybody I recruit there, which I will stay in my unit and never count for you. And I said, what did you just say? I found 2 more team members. Now, I'm not saying that that's how you have to do it, but I'm telling you, if you're gonna do it, why not just do it? And if you're not gonna do it for yourself, but you want it fast, do it for me, like I need to. Do it for the shoes. You get red stilettos, you get gold pumps when you become a director, like do it for the fun. I'm teasing, but we wanna help you, but what I'm trying to say to you is fast is easy, slow is a little bing ball, okay? So if this is your goal and you have a desire to be a sales director, let's do it fast. And I promise you that I will commit to help anybody that needs my help, that if you are a woman of your word and you're willing to work, I will do whatever it takes to help you get there, okay? I'm and all these beautiful sales directors will. We are all committed to you and to get this national area done. So you get 10, you then find 13 more. So when you have the 10, it's you plus 10 is 11, right? You together find 13 more. In 4 months, that's easy, right? You already found 10, you can find 13 more. Now, the production is, out of those 10 women on there, 6 of them during your qualifications and training, which is DIQ, have to at least done 600 throughout that time. So 10 of them, sorry, my brain. I'm so sorry. I know. I promise I can help you be a director. And everybody at seminar is like, how did you build 7 first lines this year? I was like, they did it themselves. Truly they did. I don't have numbers, right? Thank you. 10 of your 24 active team members need to have done a minimum of 600 cumulative during the qualification period. It's not a big deal. It's not hard. They're holding some parties. It's really not hard. Okay, so even if someone didn't come in with inventory, it's not a big deal. She has some facials, has some parties. It's not a big deal, okay? You have to have done 18,000 cumulative wholesale between the 1 to 4 months. Well, earning your car is harder than becoming a director, right? You yourself must do a minimum of 1,800 throughout the qualification, so you have to contribute that, and of course you will because you'll be holding parties and selling. You must do a minimum wholesale of 400 each month, 4,000 each month. You must be active, of course you will.
No.
What's that?
She thought you were saying personally you have to do a minimum 4,000, that your team has to do.
No, your team has to.
do 4,000.
Your team has to. Your team has to. You only have to do 1,800 throughout the 4 months.
Right.
Because they want to make sure, it's designed to make sure you're still out in the field working. That's why Mary Kay did this. They're really smart. They want to make sure you're recruiting women who are doing something in business. They want to make sure that you're out holding parties yourself and selling and reordering. They want you to work your business smart. And then they want you to debut with a good unit. It is easier now to be a director than it was my day. My day, you went in with 8, but you had to get 30.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Okay, you had to get 30 my day. Not, you guys have it easy. I had to get 30.
You had to be in a car before you.
Back in the day when you first started, back 20 years ago, you had to earn your car first, and then go to training in Mary Kay's home before she'd let you file to become a director. We had to show your weekly comp sheets and sales receipts to Mary Kay. She wanted proof that you were out in the field working.
Wow.
Yes, Mary Kay had to approve you to become a director. Okay, it's a piece of cake now. It is an easy peasy next to what it used to be. So, and the company's so smart because they know, you realize that when you cross over from a consultant to a sales director, your income goes up 333%. Do you guys realize that? Your income goes up 333%. As a consultant, you make off your personal team between 4 and 13%, correct? Depending upon your level. When you step over and become a sales director, you make 36% off your personal team. So everybody who's a personal team member of mine in this room, stand up, that I personally recruited you. Stand up on your feet. I love all of you. Y'all can sit down. I share that to show you that it's duplicating yourself. These women are all out there working. I don't go to Donna's $2,000 party she just had the other night, or Tanya's party, or, you know, but because I've trained them, I've loved on them, I work with them, I mentor them, I get a great paycheck of the heart, right? So you doing this is multiplying yourself. Does that make sense? It's multiplying yourself. You are multiplying yourself so you don't always have to work hard. My highest year was last year, $197,000 on my 1099, and I was still on maternity leave. Not kidding you. I said to Tanya,
Not including your sales.
yeah, not including my sales. I said to Tanya not long ago, I said, you know, I really haven't been working. She's like, we know you haven't. I mean, I've been working with you all, but I have truly been designing my life, and I took off 2 years with my baby by choice. And now I'm ready to get it done. That's why I retired my husband, so he can be the daddy to take care of her, because I don't want to have a nanny, but I have that choice. I'm not saying nannies are bad. It's just my personal choice. I didn't have a baby at 40 to put her in daycare by a choice of my own. I'm not saying it's bad. But because I worked hard when I came into this company 10 years ago, I worked hard and I built this organization. That's what y'all are doing now. But why not do it now when you can? Work when you can, so when you need to take off or you can't work, you can. You can literally, you know, if something was to happen to me and I was in the hospital and couldn't work for 6 months, I don't have to worry about my family. Even though Eric's unemployed, well, by choice he's employed with me, I'm still going to get a great paycheck. Can you say that about your current job? So there's this saying that I heard that I love that says, if you don't start working hard for your dreams, someone else is going to pay you to work hard for theirs. Why are you working so hard for somebody else's dreams? Why are you not working hard for yours? And working hard is not hard. It's holding. If you girls would just hold 3 parties a week, week in and week out, 3 parties a week, week in and week out, 3 parties a week, week in and week out, you'd be a national sales director. It's not complicated, but you have to do the work. And are some parties not going to be the greatest? Absolutely. Ashley's first party didn't sell a whole lot. I said, it's okay, girl, pull it together. Your next one will be great. She had great success because she had 3 parties that weekend. But if you just have 1 party on your date book and that's all you've got the whole month and it cancels or it's not that great, you're all what? Sad. But if you got 2 more to go to, you don't have time to worry about that one. You go to the next one, it's a great $1,000 party. Do you guys see what I'm saying?
So true.
It's not that I'm great and all these other sales directors are super great women. They are super great women, but it's that we chose to do the work. First, we made the decision, and then we chose to do the work, and we got to work. I mean, that's just the bottom line. We got to work. And like I said, the movement is happening now. Why not be a part of it now? Why wait? Do it now, make it count, and be a part of history in the making. I promise you, we're committed to help you every step of the way. We are, but the one thing we can't do is the work for you. Any questions on how you become a sales director? Any questions? Any of you sales directors that just went through it want to add anything? Any tips or any you know, anything to it? Not to put you on the spot, but I just didn't know if you guys have something to add to. No?
My biggest tip is consistency. I mean, really, that's all it is. It's just a matter of being consistent.
That's right. That's exactly right. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I would just say, on top of the consistency thing, is it's a short-term sacrifice for long-term gain.
Thank you.
It's so worth it to be on the other side. So worth it.
It is so worth it. And you know what? I really, really, in my heart of hearts, believe that God has his hand over this company. He has his hand over our area coming together. He has his hand over you and the greatness he sees in you. And God would not put a big dream in your heart that he wouldn't equip you to do. But you know what? God is not going to bless your business. He's going to bless your busyness. And you have got to give him something to bless. You have got to do your part. So for me, when I was new, I visualized myself in a sales director suit, even though I didn't really even know what a director was. I just wanted that suit. And I visualized myself. So whenever I was driving to a skincare class, I would just picture the suit. Whether my class was good or class wasn't, I would picture that suit. I'd picture that suit. I'd wake up in the morning, I'd picture that suit. I wanted that suit so bad because I knew what it was going to give me. The financial freedom to change my life. And I want that for each and every single one of you more than anything. I'd give up my whole entire unit
and rebuild a unit if it meant you could be a sales director. Like seriously, I would just do whatever it took to get you guys there. You know that about me, and I love you, and this is for you, and this is our area. And Mary Kay Corporate is coming to see us. You guys all know that on Thursday, August 29th. Mary Kay Corporate doesn't send the top of the Sapphire Sales Division just anywhere. They send it when they believe the national area is coming together. I've been waiting and praying for the phone call from him to say, I'm ready to come. I'm ready. He's coming on Thursday, August 29th. He is going to be training directors and DIQs and people who are lined up for DIQ that have the 10 active, that have the qualifications that afternoon. We have a huge guest event that I would encourage you to bring your husbands to because they're going to hear the corporate side, and guys like numbers. They want to hear corporate facts and figures. They want to hear all that. Bring your husbands, bring guests. It's going to be a great, great event. We're going to be showcasing our brand new sales directors throughout the year and celebrating them. And we're going to be debuting all brand new red jackets. So all of you sitting here, you get to be debuted as a brand new red jacket. Wouldn't that be awesome in front of Mary Kay Corporate? Then the next morning, no, it's going to be at the right next to Robert Andrews in the Crofton Village Community Center.
Okay.
Then the next day, he's staying overnight to stay and train us. The next day, all brand new red jackets, current red jackets that add at least one team member, DIQs and directors are going to be trained by Mary Kay Corporate.
Awesome.
I mean, this is priceless. Like, you have to do it to get trained by Mary Kay Corporate. Okay? Do whatever you have to do to get trained by Mary Kay Corporate. You do not want to miss being there. Like, I'm telling you, do whatever you got to do to get there. Whatever you got to do. And what happens is that once you get a couple DIQs, and man, the popcorn starts popping. So y'all are going to do this together. You really are going to do this together. And if you are truly sold out and committed, I will be there.